Welcome, Scorpio, to your numerology reading for August. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys are having a wonderful August. It's almost over, my friends. Almost over. It's really moving right along. Okay. See what's going on and what the divine want you to know. Best message for Scorpio, please. Best message for Scorpio. Keep them moving. Having patience and self-love. Patience within the self-love. We're talking about 6 + 1 = 7. You might be seeing a lot of 6. You also might be seeing a lot of 1s, which is going to bring in that new beginning. The 6 is with the self-love is really going to keep that harmony and peace within you, Scorpio. And the 2 is going to really keep that, not only the patience, but 2 is also a very beautiful number of balance. Spirit really wants you to understand that by having patience, you are actually having balance. And with having the self-love, it's actually going to keep that peace and harmony within yourself. So that you're going to feel more renewed and having better beginnings. And the beginnings is not always just the beginning of a complete new cycle of just everything around you. It's more of like the new cycle of the understanding that you can be a little more patient. And by having the patience is a virtue, and it actually is a part of self-love. By being patient causes self-love, right? So go over here and see. Go to the patience over here. So yes, you're actually giving yourself self-love by being patient. That way you're not all crazy and, impatient, and this will keep you calm and balanced and within your own harmony. Okay, so talking about that patience. Why is patience here? Clarify on the patience for Scorpio. Daydreams and decisions. So something that you're dreaming about over here. We have the beautiful 7 coming up saying, I have these spiritual things that I want to go around me. I have this understanding that I need these decisions. I want things to be done. Maybe you're daydreaming about putting things together. So whatever dreams, we're just going to say dreams in itself that you are having, you have to have patience to wait for these dreams to come through. So it could be something that you're really trying to manifest, that you're waiting on, or could even be a project that you're trying to put together and you're really trying to visualize this to really make it happen. But it feels like you're being impatient, waiting for this to come through. And so Spirit says, yes, I hear your daydreams and I see the decisions that you're trying to make, but you have to be patient while I put these things together for you. So give yourself a little patience, my friends. Okay. And this will bring around the self-love, because the self-love is, you could start doubting the situation is going to come through for you, right? So doubt and saying this is not going to happen is not self-love, it's self-ridicule, right? So what you're doing is you're actually pushing it away from you, and you could be going through these like wishy-washy things, going like, well, I daydream this and it's not coming together, nothing's going fast enough, I want this to happen. Okay, well that's hurting yourself, right? That's putting yourself down or saying, I'm stupid, this is never going to happen, I should never have done that. So you have to watch the way that you talk to yourself, or put yourself down, or just sitting over here really impatient. Because that's not self-love, that's self-ridicule, no matter what. Okay, being too harsh on yourself. So give yourself the self-love and understanding that everything has a perfect time and a perfect moment in life. You can't just click your fingers and things happen, right? Wow, the solar plexus chakra, and it's all about the intention coming in. Spirit is really saying, yes, look, it is about the intention. It's something you're trying to manifest. It's something you are trying to get. It is the intention of what you want. Have self-love to know that I am working this out for you, and that things will come together at a perfect time. It feels like it's all about the perfect timing of doing something, and you just really staying patient about it. Really waiting for it to come through on its, on its own time. Everything has a time. So grabbing a card on the daydreams, the decisions, and the intentions over here, really using, make sure too that you're encouraging yourself and using self-power in the way that you're speaking to yourself. Be more encouraging and more powerful to yourself. Give yourself, you know, ups. Because the solar plexus is all about self-encouragement, inner strength, and being courageous. So make sure that you are doing those things. Instead of saying it's not going to come, say, you know what, I know it's coming. And really give it that I know it can happen. Right? Feeding that positive energy on with real self-strength. Wow. Yeah, because, and a lot of you are also in a learning zone right now, and you're actually, Spirit is saying, you know what, you're learning how to do this. You're going to learn how to keep that inner strength going. And it's also a teaching skill as well. It almost feels that once you kind of learn this, Scorpio, you're going to try to teach others to do so. You might learn this, and then once it starts working, you might be teaching a Libra or a Gemini how to do this as well. It's really kind of cool though, because it does feel like this is the learning piece. You're going to learn to do this, and because you're such a great teacher and you always want to express things to other people, Scorpio, it's saying you're going to want to teach this to others as well. So wow, because it does feel like it's like, as soon as I learn something, I always like to, you know, teach others what happened. Yeah, and this is the great judgment call, and you're going to wait for this blessing, and it will be a blessing. This whole learning experience for you is a blessing. You just have to wait for your judgment call to come in for this, this beautiful, yes. Wow, judgment and justice. So, wow, you could even be teaching definitely a Libra how to do this. But however it is, you're going to learn how to stay balanced. And it does feel like with this, just, you know, when the perfect calling comes in and the angels say it's time and judgment is done, it's Lady Karma all the way around. Look at the Lady Karma over here. You know, it's like you're just waiting for that karmic deed to come through, and then your angel points are coming, and just keep justified to yourself and keep yourself balanced. And there's that balance again with the 2. So with the justice, because justice is balance. Right, that's 11 breaking down to 2. Also 1 though as well, because it's going to give you that new beginning as well when you're staying balanced. Remember, like I said, that 1 of balance though is a little bit different, because it's actually teaching yourself how to keep balance within your own mind, not just a complete cycle, but it's the beginning of a new understanding. It's kind of a different kind of new beginning. And let's see what your soul wants you to know. See what your spirit guide is trying to tell you. Higher self, spirit guide, a lot of times both the same. They work hand in hand. That they do. Beauty. Wow, find the beauty within yourself. I am deeply and profoundly beautiful. And that's just going on that self-love. And seriously, you know, and it's like, what the hell does that have to do with patience and self-love? It has everything to do with that. It's crazy, but it's because it's going to help you radiate and become glorious. It's going to create the outer harmony in your home, your environment, within yourself. Your soul wants you to, the more beauty around you in the environment, yourself and your body, keeps you calm and harmonious. So, you know, as you're waiting on this process and you're trying to stay as patient as possible, and you're putting all this encouragement into yourself, you can actually start doing things like adding beautiful flowers to the table at your home, and just start kind of beautifying, and that will actually keep the patience going. Just crazy little tiny things like that. You'd be surprised. Because what it's going to do is it's going to kind of refocus your mind away from waiting so much. That's, you know what I'm saying? That way you're not obsessing about just this one certain thing coming in. Let's add some beauty. Let's put some candles in. Let's smell other things and put our mind to rest. You know, you can bake or do other things. This one says beauty though. You know, this way, you're not putting yourself down, you're beautifying yourself up, you're beautifying your home up, and you're also changing the mindset and changing the environment, so that way you're not just obsessed about just this one intention that you're doing. So it's actually kind of throwing your mind off a little bit. And this is actually going to bring in a lot of self-love, and it's going to raise the vibrations. Just the craziest little things like that take the mind away from being obsessive about this one situation. So that's really what I'm getting out of that, is clearing the mind and thinking about something else for a minute and bringing something else in. It's almost like a distraction, right? It's like, oh my gosh, I'm distracting myself. That's what you're telling me to do. You're telling me, yes, in some ways I am telling you to distract yourself. Yes, absolutely. Distract yourself with buying some flowers, and then you can tell people, look at my flowers, instead of, I've been dreaming about this and I really want this to come in, and this is what I'm really worried about. No, now you can think about, look at my roses I bought. Aren't they beautiful? And just breathe. Absolutely. And bringing in that 4 is talking about that stability again. And that's what the beauty is. It's bringing in the stability. It's bringing in the foundations. It's bringing in just this, like I said, just kind of deterring the mind for a while you're waiting for this beautiful intention to come through, and keeping the vibrations high. And just breathing over here is just allowing you to relax, find the beauty, place the beauty, and just kind of sit back, relax, and wait for the Chariot to come through for your intention. So, okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.